Though someone's going home. Who's it going to be today? We find out. Grayhound fast up mid on this pistol round. They just go right through the short side smoke. Henny's tucked down in graveyard right now, pokes his head up. They're trying to chase him down. He's got Julies to cover from above. The bomb can't get planted. They need these kills, and MIBR are out on islands right now, but submerge this turtle. Henny still somehow hiding out in the middle of the open, and they just can't chase him down. If he buys time here, his team can move right in, and there it is. Stuck in the bomb side of Grayhound. Vexite trying to leave aleArts alone. He will fight for one, but they're going to run him down. They've got the numbers, they've got the manpower, still kills coming in. aleArts changed position, they've got to find him.
These were the sorts of rounds he was meant to win you, but run down.
His first LAN tournament in his goddamn Katowice. What can he do? Bombs up mid, he's spraying away. Help from behind the smoke. They push through. Turtle fights from short side, and it's a bit of a massacre in middle. That would have been everything to find that USP kill, but he couldn't escape, and it's given Grayhound away.
Yeah, giving them a route in, certainly. There is still this library player, though, able to get involved. That flash, oh, it's good. It's going to get him off the angle. The molly to follow up, and suddenly they've got a route into the site. Chance at the bomb plant here for Ins and Sicko. Now, there is the apartments wrap on the cards. Exit moving in with this MP9, and with both players low, he could be the guy in this round to lay it all to rest. Is he accounted for? That's the big question. Creeping in from Moto in the meantime. They're trying to split this, and they're going to clear out Sicko. It falls to a 1v1. A similar looking round to how this game started. So out with the swing and Ins.
Yeah, even aleArts, the big boy of this team, the experienced player, we need him performing. Vexite, dead to nades down banana. Ins will respond. But X is going to get smoked down and can try and retreat out of this position, avoiding spam while he does it. CZ, don't see this very often. That's a dig from long side, my goodness. Must have been a quick shot for Insani. aleArts, Mac 10, not really the range game. But looking for a site pick nonetheless. They need it. They need anything they can get, because the reforce back in for MIBR is causing a lot of problems. Nice catch from aleArts.
With that spam through the smoke down towards CT, they know that these rotates, there wasn't anyone in the site. Still the pit player, Henny, able to get involved. aleArts dead, and Ins, even though he makes it into the site, there isn't time to plant the bomb. MIBR with the response. Util going over now. This full exec starting to take form, starting to come together, and that is a lovely way for it to have opened for Grayhound. But now they've got to go one step further. They've got to get into this site, and that is easier said than done. aleArts, we often say that AWPing on the T side, it's a very tricky business. He's got to show up now. A chance in the post plant with the AWP. Ins alleviates a lot of pressure by ridding the apartments of Turtle, and he takes it one step further. It's AWP v AWP.
He sees that Henny's rapping, he knows he has to be coming from short side. He's still cognizant of long right now, needs to wake up, and he's hit the dig. Both pistols. And
good timing on that flash as well into the pool to slow down this take. It's whittled that much more time off, but getting off the boost now, giving over sight. They're going to try and play it with the molly, disrupting the plant. They've done such a good job of delaying this play, delaying that bomb plant. It's finally looking to come through, but denied by Insani, and with aleArts left in this one, there isn't time. Turning from the flash, this crossfire over in top mid, it's a very tricky one to get past, and you wanted your answer. Does he try and support, or does he just spam? He comes through that long smoke, fighting for this mid control. The top mid setup.
Knocking over those pins in banana. Bowling would be funnier if you have multiple, bowling balls, but Exit, he only needs one. Blows Vexite out of the round, and Ins even gets picked by Henny on short as well. That's the big hitter right now, running through the smoke. Okay. Getting crazy with it. They've dropped the bomb. They've got T mid, and yeah, Grayhound, you can have the A site if you want, but you're not going to be able to do anything with it. aleArts needed that kill, and now there's no hope.
Just look at the positions in this round. It's so weird. Sicko's gone past them in long through the smoke, and they don't know. Now, he's still 1v5, right? So, that's one kill, sure. It's a nice little backstab onto Insani, but probably not going to take it any further than this. With bomb dropped all the way down at ramp, the one thing he's got going his way is that, MIBR kept a lot of players over towards A, and so they're all paranoid. Oh, but he's not going to spot the boiler, man. And so there's the clue. And even then, before we get to that point, Oh, that nade damage.
There's no
Just
bomb.
a sea of red.
They don't even have the bomb. Even if they get these kills, Harry, they do not have the bomb. Grayhound have to go back, but they're still moving forward. They have the sight. Turtle gets a kill through the smoke, and Sani dies. He's just trying to help out his team. Henny's stuck on the top, dropping off. The Tech Knight's chasing him down, and they may hit him, but Liaz is still standing, still dropping in. 2 kills, AK, and maybe an AWP to grab. The bomb's making its way through apartments, and Inns even has rotation cut off. He should die, but this should be a clutch too far for Exit. The captain has to step up now in the 1v3.
Up into the site now. They don't know about him yet. About to get spotted, and there's that swing from Vexite. A lovely kind
I'll get to that later, because right now we have more banana aggression and double up for Breno. Costs him his teammate life, but wins the entire banana fight and locks aleArts out. Grayhound, they aren't going to wait for long. They know they've got a 2-2 set up against them, but Henny wide on the long side with no flash to effect. Active Breno on the boost. There is a molly, but they want to contact right now. There's a smoke CT. Liaz can fight this boost. He can't get the kill, though. There's the re-swing, and aleArts already saving. It's a done deal. It relied on that one man. And let's talk about that man, right? Because on the HLTV highlighted players coming into this game, it was Liaz versus Henny. These are the two.
In the meantime, over towards B, but this could uproot the round. MIBR, they might have just given Grayhound a way in.
Still a second player here behind the smoke, so Exit doesn't have to commit. He can multi-kill to win this round. Do Grayhound give Inns time, or is he just here to kill rotations? It doesn't seem like they want to wait on him. They want to try and take this fight into the site. A 3-on-1. Exit up, over, and down to Sicko's AWP. That's the kill that might win the round there for Grayhound. And Inns ready to catch these rotations if they come through the mid-choke point. He'll see, he'll hear, and he'll deal with them. Looking for a 6th-round half.
They're out with the swing, but there's the double peak, and Pinsard dealt with. It's a 6th round.
Is on, and on Grayhound's pick, MIBR are bringing a punch, but this time it's Grayhound sending it down mid for their pistol round. MIBR are ready.
Yeah. Quite a way to open, right? Trying to set a bit of a precedent here, but they end up feeding the beast. MIBR with 3 kills in an instant. That's going to tee them up here to run riot in the pistol. Really, you would struggle to set a foot wrong in this spot. Inns with a bit of aggro, that trade just a second too late. Inns might look to recommit to this fight. Vexite's now moved in. If you're MIBR, you've seen both players, but they're making this interesting.
See ya.
Vexite is the kind of young Aussie hero that's been talked about for a long time within their ranks. Everyone's had good things to say about this guy being the real deal. If there ever was a time to show it, it's now in what was a 2v5.
Yeah, they've chipped it down, but
oh, okay.
It won't matter. It's time. He now knows they must be ruins. Both of them together. Smoke on the bomb.
Oh, no.
He's now discounted. There's the tap. No one's sticking yet. Someone needs to get on this thing, and X is trying to get him off. Random shots through. Some connect, but not enough. And a 2v5 turnaround for Grayhound. Vexite has info. He's not looking into the wall. He has a little pixel in his right. He's trying to manipulate his hitbox so you can't get headshot. Molly's out as well. They're already up and through it. Sicko trying to stop the storm, and not a pretty day as the smoke spam comes in as well. 2 kills into this B site. But Grayhound, they've come back from harder tasks. However, this one might be out.
Yeah, they're going to try their hand at a bit of smoke spam, right? Hanging around, seeing if anything presents itself. But if they don't get given a reason to go, then they never will attempt it. There's the reason. aleArts gives them that foot in the door. A 2v2. Nearly half the time ticked off this bomb. Exit holding up close, wants to fight for CT, but now they know where he is. Controls the Galil. Moving in towards B while the rest of the team are hitting this A side of the map. There's very little time left. They're running out with the bomb in their hands. Oh no, it's all gone so wrong. It's gone so badly for MIBR. That is a disaster. They moved away from that double B setup very, very quickly. And as a result, they've kind of supplemented this A side of the map that much more. All their resources in the right place. We need a hero to step up, and Exit's going to have to be the guy. They're all here. They're all facing him. They're all fighting him. This is brutal. There shouldn't be a way back in. Molly goes down. Another one to follow. They're all getting churned up by the fire, but Breno's gone over the top, found Sicko, found a route into this one for MIBR. However, that bomb crossing in, just getting the kill in time. Henny has got the plant. A split second, 1 kill in the right place would have made all the difference there. And Henny, at 1 HP, was able to make it across with that bomb intact. Suddenly, it's Grayhound feeling the pressure. This felt written that it was going to belong to them. With Inns dead, that hero figure for Grayhound gone, Liaz is...
Ooh, AIDS is still good for Grayhound, but the flash is better.
That's just such a ballsy play. Flash through, fighting in a Molotov and trying to take control of B, but Sicko refuses to let them in. A helping hand from Inns back in spawn, and Grayhound, they come together to repel this B offensive. Starts with a bit of legwork done from Sicko.
Damage.
And he found that little safer spot, right? Reduces the spam damage, and so he lives, but only for a moment. Now it all falls to Turtle. Low HP at the back of the site, and it's Sicko and Inns who do it all for Grayhound. For Liaz, he is open as short, which runs a bit of a risk with only one man holding it from long, but he's already dropped down and now can play a type of crossfire here with Inns over in Graveyard. Here's that banana flank that comes through at the perfect time. Sicko has disrupted the flow of this round by dropping the bomb. Cut loose in top mid, and now you're trapped. Everything you're doing is kind of second-guessing yourself here if you're MIBR. You're very paranoid about this mid flank that's on the cards. Exit is trying to uproot it. aleArts flexing with a bit of a mid-peek. Site feeds them at banana. And they weren't feeling like too dismayed about having him fight early, right? They had a triple B set up from the get-go, so they tried to take a bit of a risk. But it has left MIBR a man up.
Yeah, got a bink in though, didn't he? Not enough, however. Grayhound just have to commit with their 2-2 setup, hoping they'll hear a long take if it comes through, more likely than not. And they're going to send it back down banana with another flash. There's nobody fighting here in the open. Brenner, that was a chance. The nade could still be an opportunity, but he lives with 6. Steps back just far enough. 2 different guns firing. Oh dear. Again, the smoke spans this game have just been the deciding factor, and Grayhound now have to be forced.
Now this guy's got a cool head on his shoulders, but he's about to have a lot of pressure applied. One man seen over towards shore, but there's a lot more where that came from. He's about to get flooded. Every shot counts, and these first 2 sail past MIBR. Grayhound is saving.
I don't know if that's countercalling or what, because Inns is rotating out, then he goes back to B, then aleArts.
That's kind of even further reinforced with Sicko still floating around in CT spawn. Well, here's the exec. It's telegraphed as the flashes go over. Liaz from the balcony needed anything to hold on to the site there, with him falling short and Inns dead inside of it. MIBR looking like they're going to run away with the 13th, tying this game up. And as mentioned, coming into this round, perhaps all importantly, breaking those Grayhound bank accounts. I do want to say as well, you know, while we're on the topic of money, the rookie, the new kid of MIBR just got such an influential kill. If that ends up being the one that tips the scales, that is going to hype them up as they approach the finish line here. A 4v4, but only 2 players in the site to worry about. Liaz, his aim's got to be true, tried and tested. There's the first, back towards long, but Exit gets the better of him. Inns at 30 kills deep is cut down, and MIBR looking like 15 is as good as done. Grayhound, they are saving. They're holding on to these guns. They're giving the round away. Map point on...
When it felt like it was slipping through their fingers, and not repetition. Not another kill in the post, no. Gets out of time.
Comes through, and there's the openers we talk about. Vexite gets deleted on the flick, and the nade follows up. It's all coming together. MIBR, all that's left to do.
And they're going up long.
Ooh, okay, that one's for free. Sometimes the feeling of being up against 15 can be liberating. It gives you nothing to lose.
And right behind you.
Here we are, the wrap through spawn, and they fire off too soon. They've given Grayhound a warning shot. These 2 players have got to hold on. A crossfire set up. That could have been the moment, but Inns is gone. Liaz trying to get away, but Henny gets rid of him. The B site belongs to MIBR. aleArts a long ways away, all the way up through banana for the retake, but he's got Henny and Exit left to go up against. It's been a rough one for the Aussie AWPer. Can he deliver when they really need him to in the clutch? Exit holding for this, spots him, and it goes both ways. aleArts nails the shot. Just Henny, clash of the AWPers to close. And Henny looking to win this one at time. Looking to get in his head and live there rent-free. Tap on it, aleArts sees him on the jiggle, holds for it, holds the defuse, but Henny peeks out with a second to spare, and just like that, Inferno goes the way. Yeah, from early adopters to fostering the people who will outrun the guns in this opening round right now. aleArts. He had a bit of a rough go at it over on Inferno, but he's kickstarted Anubis with the opening kill. Turtle on the receiving end. Now a lot of fights happening for this Heaven control. Not as sneaky as Sicko wanted. Exit climbing up into the heavens, looking like he wants to try and fight for some of this control. Keep them at bay, keep them at arm's reach, and he lights them up. That is the retake shut down. It was trying to take shape, it was trying to take form, but one man has just cut right through it. In's knocked out, finished off by Henny. Yeah, smoke's gonna fall, blocking off aleArts, so the sight hold falls to these two con men. They've got to try and switch this one up a little bit, and while fighting over the top of the smoke, it's a nice way to start. aleArts' AWP finally removed after a troublesome spray, helped out by Henny, but that's the end of the line. And they've got that experience in officials. Good opener for Exit. And now with Dark Control, this B-side gets so terrifying to play in when you've lost that lower dark area, right? You know the B-split can look to come through whenever. Big bit of smoke spam to try and help them, but Henny catches the
MIBR, 40 seconds with no other map control, are destined to hit this position. In's taking Dark would be the right time, but he sneaks into the angle, and Breno just took it. It works out for MIBR. Little exec in, the jump mollies to clear plat. He's already through it, and Exit has provided room as a result. The lineup. aleArts, he's found his comfort spot at least. Back in mid, looking for a second, and he knows a player's wide, but that double doors is corrupted, and he will fall in the open. Ins with two low players in middle. That molly could be a real hot problem. 40 seconds, they can go back and drop if they want. The bomb is in main alone.
Here are these other pressure points starting to get explored, right? The push through Dark, the fights occurring over in middle, and all of it with Henny still floating outside of main. He was able to uproot the last round from this position, but can he do it again in the clutch? They face him up close and they face him together.
B execute into 3 CTs, a second AWP here as well. Sicko's got to drop everything he can, including the Brazilians, but Turtle through the smoke, and Sicko just escapes with his life. They haven't cleared plat. Inz is still here, back at Glyph, and he can stop them crossing in. They now know he's on him. They're going to try and chase him down, but that nade provides a bit of smoke dust cover. He's only good for the first.
These players in B don't have to stay committed. There's a way to get them out of here. Instead, they're going to take fights. They're going to look to shut out these players. And man, the round's already won, or at least it should be. The one danger, the one, but I don't want to say it, and I don't want to say what we're all thinking, but the one danger was that Liaz went to go save and runs into Henny. He's also going to have a lot of 1v1s, but he won't win them.
That's insane. Good early damage, and the Deagle does it for Liaz. An opening kill, short irretrievable gun. They're going to just hit the go button, send that pace into the site, but there's a full stack here.
Yeah, gotta watch out. Just barely converting these trades, but they will. Fine.
But the timing. Pulls nades. He goes back, but there's the free kill. Sicko ready for a second, and he shuts it down.
There's this one man here. That's a freebie. That's picked up at no charge, but now they know the nature of the round. It's the big picture here. It's the info that's gained. Liaz in this smoke, side by side with the enemy. Henny might trade him, but he's still done his part in the round. And now the AWP's here to lay down the pain. aleArts with the double into the danger zone. It's a bold choice, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him. It doesn't. Falls a little short, and that AWP is cut loose over in mid.
Oh dear. Everything from his routing to his movement to the fights he chose to take were great. Everything except the shots.
I know, look at this. Look at this.
Ooh.
Yeah, when you see aleArts and Liaz both dead early, you know that they're the two guys that have been causing you a lot of issues over here in A. And so I like that MIBR just kind of go, oh, look at who's dead. We should have all this room. And they just walk it in to an empty A side of the map. Oh, bloody hell. Insani has one hell of a round there.
No, although he seems aware there could be a player close. Oh, but doesn't clear the corner, and that's just rolled out the red carpet with 20 seconds to go.
Yeah, Liaz, you're going to be hard-pressed to hold this one back. They find him right away, and that's the round. The push in through main, just one step too far for aleArts. And so it's given MIBR a route to tie this game up. They're still starting to shuffle players in, like they're interested in giving this one a go. This is not where you often see the map getting kind of divided, right? Cut in two. Oh, the one danger is this mid lurk, and Insani has applied the pressure. He's dealt with the canals play. And now as he roots through mid, will he add another trophy to the cabinet? Yes, taking heads off. A third in the round, just Liaz left. They know where he is. They know he's A-wood bound. But they're still coming his way with the bomb in tow.
Yeah, Molly on bricks though, so he's just got to jump right into the bomb site. They've seen him fall in, and Henny's so quick on that
Make
orb.
it to the group stage at Katowice.
Yeah, and he's even taking that first fight on CT as well, forefront of this team, but he's dead immediately. Henny takes one with him, but this is going to be a sped-fast split into a site. I say split, it's everyone grouped together for Grayhound, running wild. This bus training into A, exit from afar with Julie's, not the gun for the job, is going to have to give them the respect and the plant, and I love that they just go for it. They don't try and force this kill with a Heaven Post plant. Grayhound are poised and ready for the round. There's no kick currently, maybe one dropped in middle, but they are on the clock.
Yeah, something's got to give here for MIBR. Someone's got to get them the kill to send them in for this retake. Exit with one, but the trade's immediate. Grayhound do not want to give up this advantage in the post plant. They've even wrapped in through middle, so a second man connect the bound. These door barrettes eliminated, and Turtle followed up onto as well.
He rotates, he can force his way back into this A site. Exit is a lone close main, and Henny's already being pulled back.
Yeah, that spot, it forces them to pick up the pace. It forces them to go, right? They know that MIBR at this point now know it's the A play, but Inns over in middle, cutting down these rotates, is making life very miserable for MIBR. Henny inside of the site has plucked one out of it, and suddenly we find ourselves in the 2v2. This scout gonna hit like an AWP up against these softened up Grayhound players. Now just one man, Sicko, back in main. He was able to clutch 1v2 here in the CT half. He's got to do it again, this time on the T side, up against this force buy. Smoke goes down. Sicko tries to play ahead of it, but
B-side smoke there from middle, but the bomb is going A. It's a fake out. They're just trying to keep players here. That orb from afar could tear them apart. aleArts gets a trade, and he's got a 1v1 against a low HP player. This is his best bet to win the round. Inns is trying to help out through middle, but he gets headshot from the Galil. Nice turnaround for aleArts. 2 kills on the docket and a plant.
MIBR are looking for him, trying to seek him out, but he really needed that first fight to go his way. Now they know, and Henny
bringing in a new gen of Brazilian talent. Oh, it was close, but no, wait, Insani, I don't know how he does it. He is like 10 for 0 in mid kills in both halves. Feels like he never falters. Henny doesn't see.
That's an uncharacteristic miss.
Yeah, that's an opening kill. That's a chance for Grayhound to take A.
Exit mollied out of heaven, needs to pick his next fight very, very carefully. Inns is manipulating these rotates, although they won't commit to it.
They can go back to B. They've heard him rotate out. I think that's the right call right now. They're walking into this attack. Vexite needs to leave now. He can grab the bomb. Inns has crept through, hearing Turtle escape, and he is so much deeper, but he's also so much lower. It doesn't matter. Hit the headshot first.
Ballsy move for Grayhound to go and take this CT control away, and it will give Exit a chance at the 1v1. You don't want to give this guy the opportunity. Inns falling back, just looking to play around the bomb. Doesn't want to make this any more stressful than it has to be, but Exit, after getting gifted that first, that was the invitation to attempt this clutch. It's not the kill. They don't commit to the fight, and so Exit still in with an opportunity here, but the time's gotten away from him, and Inns will hand into this B commitment, but to say MIBR are ready is an understatement. There's a helpful kill out of Excite, a chance bit of spam from Dark, and suddenly they're in with a chance. It's Insani, the rookie, to get past, and he won't let them in. Henny with this rotate. It's the perfect culmination of new meat. Both players moving up through CT, he's aware of it. aleArts playing this one with a late swing, but can't control the Galil. They've got to trade favorably. They cannot be left in another one of these clutches. It's let them down time and time again. Out through dark they go. Starting to pressure the site now, starting to get involved. It's Sicko and aleArts with a kill apiece. They spot that third man in rotation, but Exit heads for the hills. As mentioned, the money just isn't there for MIBR.
Careful.
Do not give a kill to Henny.
Uh-oh.
That might re-entice them.
They're too far away. They'd already thrown in the towel and moved out, but yeah, for a second that's scary, certainly.
Of what Grayhound were in that first half. Oh my God. In super late. It's all the way through spawn, so could get cut down in rotation. All the kills for Vexite, all the glory. He's been very, very quiet in this series. But that is one hell of a time to have him deliver. That double kill. It alleviated a lot of pressure. The fact that they come in so quickly in the A take meant that no one tried rotating through canals. MIBR felt that pressure to rotate immediately and safely. And so the bomb makes it into the site. Henny and Turtle, 2 versus 3.
Yeah, then it's too risky.
That's enough for MIBR to want to give this round a go. The 4v3 with a dink done. Insani's teed them up to try it. Spamming the smoke again. aleArts gets rid of him. It gives way to a 3v3, but the flash has wrecked him over in main. Insani kickstarted this, and now the rest of MIBR are trying to finish what he started.
Orbs trained in on this position. They're going to swing. And now the pistol's left out alone. It can't do anything. It's got to save armor USP.
Has to extinguish that molly. There's a trade of util over in main to slow this push, to stop it coming through. But now it's starting to take shape. First kill found. Henny dead. The A players crumble under the weight of Grayhound. Insani rotating up into the heavens, trying to deliver some heroics again. Burning, not quite. Keeps himself alive. The nade sails past him. But still a man down in this position. In a round that decides so much, and if you attempt it and you come up short, Breno has got to be their savior. Turtle dead immediately. This AWP is firing off shots, but nothing's connecting yet. There's one. There's that first kill that hopes to turn the tides, and with Insani coming in on this wrap round, it's starting to come together for MIBR.
Don't count him out.
Vexite in the site, and aleArts trying to keep a watchful eye, but he's got to worry about this wrap round, got to worry about the man in the back line. Decides to try and leave it. Vexite in this clutch now, 1v2. It's new and old for MIBR. Insani and Henny doing all they can to stop him in his tracks, but he will get the plant. Can he get out of this? This is not a good position for Vexite. It is a very rough spot, but he deals with the first man. Out with the swing, and Henny's caught crossing into the site.
To the old, reliable A site, but Henny is here begging for overtime and begging for mercy. A Grayhound. That's Vexite out of the round first. They throw in the nades. The smoke's got a gap, and that might be temptation in and of itself.
Dude, Henny's been waiting for this the whole damn time. Constantly, he's been getting dodged on this AWP, but finally he has a chance to fight, a chance to influence how this round plays out. First kill goes his way, but a double swing displaces him, and they follow up with another. It all falls onto Turtle, 1v2 to put a stop to Grayhound, and he can't do it. They long it out. They complete the comeback, the full 30 rounds. Yeah, Double Dooley is making a return appearance here for MIBR. They seem to like having this up their sleeve on CT pistols. They're going to need it with some of the pace coming out of Grayhound here in this mid-crunch, trying to take CT through the smoke. Vexite has moved in. They didn't see him take this control, but he won't commit to it. Instead, aleArts wrapped through CT, found quite the gap, and secured control at this A site. Meanwhile, over in middle, Vexite falls, and Henny still making a ruckus with his dual Berettas on the ramp side. Grayhound, they're not out of the woods just yet. They've got to try and play around this bomb. It's a CT plant, so they've got to fight forward. They've got to try and take Elevator or CT away. This kill on exit is weighted very heavily in this round. He's dodged them for now. Ring around the roses. No one can find him. No one can get rid of him. And it's just a great job staying alive.
Henny's getting impatient.
Ooh, he wants to go fight for this. Now, there will be an immediate reaction here. They will try to get this trade. And he's going to do well if he could get out with 2. But 1 is all it is for Henny. That's an M4 now dropped. Can be retrieved. In's going to pick it up. Breno behind the sandbags, but that Molly's going to displace him.
Wow.
He fights forward, and with a bit of help from his friends, all the trades come through for MIBR. That ramp play shut down, and a conversion they can't afford to rotate a third player over while still keeping numbers over towards A. Breno's actually starting to regress into the top of ramp, and perfect timing on that push. Not just getting away with the kill, but spotting the bomb as well. MIBR now know what's up. Re-aggro, they just faced him at top ramp, and here he is rearing his head over on the short side. Breno's having a round, and everyone else steps up alongside him.
I admitted it. aleArts, 10 health already, not ideal. And still bottom A, but MIBR, when they have beat down ramp, other than, you know, pushing down yellow and playing short, like this, for example, it's been behind smokes. Oh, and this round, no exception. Breno looking for 2, almost did him in, but Vexite will hold on, and that's a huge kill. Hamper smoke comes down again, though, so Grayhound will just walk up on the left side in the ramp. They don't know what lurks behind yellow, and really, the danger is you can never truly take your eyes off it.
And he might be about to teach him that lesson. Oh, nade stack. Deletes aleArts, and there's Henny's AWP chiming in from the short side, flicking back over towards ramp. Insani lending a helping hand. CSGO left up in this one. All alone. 1v3, bomb conceded, dropped down at ramp. There's no real way for him to win this. And so Exit will show him the door. MIBR.
CSGO, he can lurk as late as he wants, and Henny is not patient enough to wait for a kill he doesn't even know is coming. They're going to jump through the smoke. Insani blind, sprays, and gets that kill, and he hides inside of it, looking for more. aleArts will stop it. Over the top, a flank denied. They could go back if they want, or why not just wait? A few more seconds is enough for CSGO to slip the knife in the back, and he gets them both. First round for Grayhound.
MIBR don't want to let that happen. They've got Henny posted behind the sandbags. I've seen this guy do things here, but Inns will not let it happen. Locks that AWP out. Breno, the Firewalker. How on earth has he managed this? Through the fire, through the flames, and lives to tell the tale. Gets out with a double and completely changes the nature of this round now.
Trapped between 2 Molotovs. He couldn't even move. And now this boost is up as well, as if things weren't already bad. They're going to get worse for Grayhound. Easy kill. Labored spray, but the result is all that matters. And they're even re-aggressing back on that short smoke as well. Breno, a completely different game to the one he just gave us on Anubis. Leading the fray. Almost out-fragging himself in what was a 30-round game. Oh, aleArts, did he get seen? Doesn't look like it. Turtle's aware that he could be up and in, but aleArts might have the drop. Timing is everything, and he's going to go over the top here. Turtle, he's ready for this one. Shadow advantage, and he'll take his kill. CSGO can get that molly in. That should be a trade as he's forced to swing, and the molly just about burns him, but it's going to have to be a big clutch for CSGO here in the site with 20 seconds.
Yeah, time's his biggest enemy here, and that's before you even take into account the 3 enemies. They swing him wide, and I do like MIBR. When we get into these clutch moments, they don't give you room, they don't give you respect. Oh, they're coming fast. They're moving in quick here, but that's a big pickup from Exit. He saves his teammate's life, but only for a moment. Can he hold on much longer? Looked like he was going to get overwhelmed there, but Exit keeps the fire in. MIBR. Wrap round on the cards as well. Breno and Turtle both committed to it, and it's not even really needed as Exit melts everyone. Yeah, you know, I mean, it's a statement out of MIBR. It really is. And it's one that's going to hurt so much for Grayhound. If this keeps going in this fashion, the idea that you pulled back Anubis, right? You turned it all around, embarking on what felt like an impossible comeback, only to get steamrolled on the third.
Oh, these flashes.
Flashes might be brutal, but someone's got to deal with the site player, and even once you've uprooted him, there's just so many more here to kind of fill that void, to take up arms. Sicko whittled down, can't do a thing.
It can feel so hard to know what to do when you're just getting disrespected like this. That's a massive opening kill, and he's got 2 as well. This cannot be a wasted opportunity for Grayhound.
I mean, this was exactly how, you know, they were able to convert on that last round, the only round that they have, right? They get that early man advantage and it goes untraded.
Really bloom on the bomb site. They're going back to B. Sicko's taking the space. If he dies here, Grayhound will lose the round.
No.
They have neither site, and the bomb is in tandem. 10 seconds, no chance. MIBR win it. And that one hurts more than any round we've seen so far. They don't panic on their rotate. Why would they?
We kind of need like these breaks in the action, right? Because you're just going through the motions now if you're Grayhound. Gonna try and fight around. Breno and Insani taking the fights. And dude, it's this guy's ability in these moments where he's got awful.
Ooh, if he goes now. Wait, they've. Oh. Sad day here for Grayhound. And
they're hoping for a 3-round half.
Don't know what that was.
Grabbed themselves the early advantage, but Turtles immediately equalized. Exit rather helping out. Double kill from this rotate player, and Exit is just destroying them on this push-up. He's on for the ace right now, and it's not going to come through, but he will deliver in a huge way. 13-1
on ace short. Now they do have mid control. This is nice for Grayhound. They've got a lot more room than they've ever seen this early in a round. Sicko, that's his shot. Insani and Turtle quickly respond. There's no trades. They split up. One Ellie, one Con. They can't make up their mind. Touching tips in the smoke. Breno wins that fight, and he can get out in a 4v2 as well, or he can go back for more. And with the way MIBR are playing, I don't doubt them going for these fights. Ins will spams him out, and the AWP connects as well. Grayhound.
Key of MIBR still alive in at the top of ramp, and now they've seen Turtles here as well. Ins will get the drop on him, and so it's going to be Insani left up in this clutch.
And this is last round of the half, so nothing to do but give it a go. Late in mid is Ins. He's here to end the round. Grayhound clutching at straw.
Dead at the summit is MIBR, 13-2 up, a mid crunch, and right now this one hits the ground running a 3v3 out of the gate.
Oh, but look who's still here. Insani with a quick dink. Takes down Sicko. All the nades gone.
Insani found the head, brings him down low, and so now aleArts really feeling the pressure to be the solution. 1 versus 3, his teammate's gone. Out with a swing, but Insani's looking to punish, and he will. He overwhelms him in the head.
I think Grayhound are ready for right now. There's the spot. They find out the hard way. Vexside out of the round, and they are ready to execute.
Sicko has won a fight over here at short, but not long for this world. It's Insani with the trade. Plant coming in, and MIBR. It's set in stone, really, isn't it? It's written in the scriptures. It's prophesized that they are going to be knocking out Grayhound, and they want to try and do it real squeaky clean on the third map. Nade kill's nice, but shouldn't go much further than this. Ins will falter at the hands of Insani, and dude, I mean, development of this youngster. Last round of this game, Henny with the opener, aleArts gone. Grayhound, they gave up a long time ago, it feels like.
That kill feed is true representational of the game we had. Full blind, headshot, through a wall, through a smoke. Alistair does get flashed back in, but it's not going to stop them.
Dude,
they're ready. 3 players here, anti. Scout won't connect. And Grayhound, reality seeping in now. as they know exactly what's happening. MIBR, okay, there's a kill, but it's a 2v3. He can't even get the gun because he's got to run. They're chasing him down.
With Insani deep in CT, he can keep open a path to win this.
Yeah.
Oh, how do they want to use him? How does he want to play this?
Just come B.
Looking for the Gen player. Vexite doesn't even know a man's made it into CT, so that comes as a nasty surprise.
Finish it.
It would only be poetic, wouldn't it? The guy who really has done all he can in all 3 maps today is also the one to help take it over the line. Exit, the man at the helm, will finish the job. MIBR, they keep